Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, and we have a breaking news story coming out of the world of Vanderpump Rules. Alumni James Kennedy has been arrested. I'm going to share with you right here the article. It just broke moments ago from TMZ. I'll share what people are saying online and if we're going to hear from any of his exes or his current partner regarding this arrest. So let's just read what they've got. Vanderpump Rules star James Kennedy is in trouble with the law. We've learned the Bravo personality has been arrested for misdemeanor domestic violence. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ Burbank police in California were dispatched to a home in the area Tuesday night. By the way, Tuesday night, we're just finding out about this now, after receiving a call about an argument between him and a woman. We're told a witness saw Kennedy and the woman arguing, with the reality TV star allegedly grabbing her at one point, though we're told officers did not see any visible injuries on her. So I don't know who put the call in. We're going to hear what he has to say. We'll hear what Allie has to say. At this point, it's just going on this, anonymous tip that somebody made. It's worth noting Kennedy and his girlfriend Allie Luber appear to attend a holiday party at Kathy Hilton's home the night of the arrest. After investigating the situation, police say they determined it was a domestic incident, leading to the DJ being arrested for misdemeanor domestic violence. Sources say Kennedy was released after posting $20,000 bail. We're told the Burbank City Attorney's Office is currently reviewing the case for possible charges. We know in Santa Barbara we had that case involving Artem Chigvintsev, the dancer from Dancing with the Stars, and his wife at the time. They're going through a divorce, Bella. Is that her name, Bella? And he was arrested for DV, but then the Attorney General in Santa Barbara decided not to press charges. So just because you're arrested doesn't mean charges end up coming. They're going to look at the evidence, and I think when they do press charges, it's when they are pretty sure that they have a case to be made. So we'll have to see about that after they review the case. Kennedy and Allie have been dating since January of 2022, linking up mere weeks after the star broke up with former fiancée Rachel Leviss. We've reached out to Kennedy for comment. So far, no word back. So yeah, this article literally just came out 10 minutes ago as I'm recording this. And he was supposed to be DJing in Milwaukee this weekend. We'll have to see if that happens. That was the latest news. I was Googling news stories to see what I could find on this guy. She was hanging out with stars of Southern Hospitality. The subreddit hasn't even posted anything about this yet. Oh, they just posted that he was arrested. So let's just go to the subreddit and see what people are saying. Shocker, James has always been abusive towards his girlfriends. People didn't believe Kristen because she's crazy. People didn't believe Rachel because of her affair. Maybe the people constantly praising him and Allie saying she changed him will finally stop. Being a good woman does not stop someone from abusing you. He is sick. People are just saying they're not surprised. About time that he's caught. In other news, let's see if she has posted anything. So it appears as though this happened Tuesday night. Today's Thursday. So I don't know if, what's got to be very tough is you got to post these stupid PR things here. But so far, no word from her that anything, happened. Maybe they were thinking they were going to try to keep this thing private. Not really sure. When it comes to arrests, these things are all public info, but a lot of times you have to know to look for it. So I wonder if somebody tipped TMZ off. And from James Kennedy, nothing but he's promoting that he's going to be spinning the old DJ equipment tomorrow night. Oh, no, excuse me. This is in January, so he's promoting it for the future. This weekend he'll be in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, whatever. Who cares? Go, don't go. What do I care? Either way, 9 months ago, there was a thread regarding abuse allegations from him. And again, we'll have to see. It says here, Kristen has spoken openly about it. And I think as Bravo fans, we at least owe it to everyone to be aware of the safety of everyone to at least take notice of this behavior. So I don't want to jump to conclusions. There's a lot there is a lot that will probably be unearthed about this. Will there be body cam footage from the police? We'll have to see about all of that. I will have updates this afternoon on the Rush Hour podcast. The Rush Hour podcast is where I compile all of my entertainment news. I don't always make Vanderpump videos on this channel, but I will be having it all on the podcast. So click on that. That'll be coming out in a couple hours, and I'll have a few updates as they come in. You can scan the QR code and just go just search the Rush Hour with Dave Neal. I'm actually going to be having a conversation with a very popular Bravo podcast tomorrow, so I'm sure this will be sort of front of the conversation. They shared this link to a video. We'll just play it and talk about it as we watch it. That was James Kennedy with an aggressive outburst after performing. This is an old video that was obtained. You can see him storming away. I hate to say this is funny because, first of all, DV is never funny, but seeing his reactions is kind of like he doesn't have access to. I mean, I think he's sober, right? There's no reason why a sober person should be arguing in a club at all, like with somebody else. Like, walk away, man. So there he is. He's walking away with his little DJ equipment, the buttons that he presses and hits the SoundCloud button. And he's, the security's pushing them out. I mean, it's a wild time here. So for those wondering if they were not going to see drama because Vanderpump Rules is recasting, it's going to continue to spill itself online. Here's what's interesting. I don't even know who he's fighting with. He's yelling at his lady here. Someone else is kind of patting her on the shoulder. And then he storms off. He's got his saggy pants. Do we deport this guy? What do we do? By the way, you can be deported, right? If you've been arrested. I don't know. I don't mean to be ignorant to what goes down here, but you can just see him. I mean, he looks like he's going to surf his DJ equipment. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but I kind of feel like this was discussed on the season. It's just like, this is the type of stuff you see after a high school dance or in college, not people in their 30s. So he yells, "Please let me talk." And it's like, bro, when you're in a pissing match, you need to learn to get out of a pissing match. So either way, he was accused of behavior by Rachel Leviss, who's there on the right, and he's also been accused by Kristen. Whatever that behavior is, will they take these ladies' stories more seriously now? Will Allie speak out? Will she speak out and defend him and say it's a misunderstanding, wasn't as bad as the person thought or whatever? Or will this be the end of their relationship? To be honest, I have no idea. We'll have all the updates for you as they come in. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's do one more thing. Because, again, this is all coming in just like live as we speak. But we have Twitter as well. James Kennedy arrested, Rachel Leviss and Kristen vindicated. So people are pouring in all of the information. It's hitting all of the pop culture Twitter accounts. And again, no statement from him. But now that this information's coming out, I would think that, he's pretty big. He's 1 million followers on Instagram. I would think that some statement will come out. There's no place to be touching anybody when you have disagreements. There's no other way to say it. I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. There is no place to touch anybody. There's no place to raise your voice. In the world we live in of 2024, going on 2025, if you can't get your point across using your words, get out of there. Go to the gym, walk your dog, calm down, get your limbic system down to a place where you can talk normal. And if your heart rate goes up again, go back to the gym, go walk your dog again, go do the dishes. You cannot have a productive conversation when you're in the heat of the moment. Sometimes, you might be counter dependent, or you might be an anxious attachment personality, and you want to fix things right away, and your partner's counter dependent, so they want to walk away, and you just want to grab them and say, "Listen to me." You can't do that. You just can't do that. You're an adult. You're a big boy. And if there are misinterpretations of what you were doing holding someone's arm, that's on you, because you had the ability to not do that. So at the very least, not a good look. And at the very worst, this is a very bad story for him. Will he be, quote unquote, canceled from his gigs? I don't go to them, so that's not for me to say. But we'll have to see what he has to say about that. More details coming after this. Scan that QR code to check out the podcast, The Rush Hour with Dave Neal. We'll have that for you at 2 p.m. Eastern.